I like that, you like that, so let's be crazy. The contact, impact, I want that daily. I'm getting deeper, deeper lately. I like that, baby, 'cause I can't get enough. Yeah, I can't get enough. Yeah, I can't get enough of your love. Give me some more of it. I can't get enough. Yeah, 'cause I can't get enough.
Dice que no le es suficiente, está mal de la mente. Cuando está solita que entre, música para ponerla en ambiente, yeah. Ella quiere que como aquella vez, le busco todo. Todo lo que se pone bonito se le ve. Empezamos a pie y ahora andamos en el jet. Vamos a calentar, baby, tú. No se quiere olvidar, lo quiere recordar, baby.
'Cause I can't get enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't get enough.
Latino gang.
Yeah, I can't get enough of your love. Give me some more of it. I can't get enough. Yeah, 'cause I can't crazy. I like that, you like that, so let's be crazy. The contact, impact, I want that daily. A breath getting deeper, deeper lately. I like that, baby. Yeah. Ooh, no one's gotta know. We can keep it low key. I'll be fine alone, long as you're alone with me. So incredible, unforgettable on me. 'Cause I can't get enough.
Benny Blanco.
Yeah, I can't get enough.
Chipapi man, Selena.
Yeah, I can't get enough of your love. Give me some more of it. I can't get enough. Yeah, 'cause I can't get enough.
You know what? Here in NBA 2K20, we have some all-stars of our own. Time to congratulate the latest NBA 2K20 legends.
And if you're aiming to reach legend.
A beautiful look at downtown Charlotte, North Carolina, the Queen City, where we're coming to you today. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. And tonight, it'll be the Charlotte Hornets going up against the Dallas Mavericks. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And let's check out a breakdown, looking at some stats for him.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Porzingis, Jalen Brunson out there with Curry. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 4 spot. And for Charlotte, Washington and Zeller are in the middle. Then it's Bridges. Then there's Terry Rozier. And it's Graham in at the shooting guard. All-Star Weekend coming up, Chris. We're seeing a lot of campaigning to get guys voted into the big game.
Yeah, that's the world we're living in right now. I can't say that I was a big fan of that. You know, guys kind of tooting their own horn and trying to say, look at me. But again, if I have to put on my other hat, I would say the competition is so close that these are the best players in the world that are just separated by 0.1 of a block or 0.1 in points. So maybe sometimes you need to grab that megaphone and let people know, hey, I'm in a small market, I'm over here. Or, hey, I was hurt, but I'm playing well this year. So I don't mind it because at the end of the day, players, fans, and media, they get to decide, and hopefully it balances out.
And one of those little spark plug guys, Terry Rozier, plays the game with, Greg, I think a chip on his shoulder.
I mean, the story goes, as a kid, when his temper flared, his mother would have to sit on him until he cooled down. He's learned to channel that fire and emotion into his game.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Rozier.
Oh, the fearlessness by Rozier. That's what helps him earn the trip to the stripe.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Yeah, and the Hornets, they had a very strong bench, not only with their scoring, but how they impact rebounding and passing. I mean, one of the better benches in this league.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, that's something that they scouted him coming into tonight. They know he can make this shot. That's a poor effort defensively.
And the Hornets have had a strong bench for a while now.
Yeah, depth isn't a problem for this team, Kevin. Having a formidable starting 5, though, has been. They need to consider trading some depth for an upgrade at the starting position.
And the Hornets with possession here. The Mavericks making the shot. That's tipped. Fast break, here they come. Here's Curry, and he uses the glass on the layup. Curry's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
For the 3, with the putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And the work ethic of Zeller. Now that's what makes him dangerous when scoping out opportunities on the offensive glass.
Curry attacking. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Taking this defense to task so far. No misses in their first 5 attempts.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Borrego and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He knows it will be tough to hold back Kristaps Porzingis, who's hungry to assert himself. They'll have to match his aggression and make him feel them at the defensive end. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David.
One of the more positive attributes of Zeller, the explosiveness to play above the rim on a regular basis.
Hardaway, no good. The Hornets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Makes it off the glass.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
The 3 from Porzingis. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. So for Dallas, their last game, a loss to the Wizards. Rozier kicks to Bridges. Passes it to Zeller. Charlotte moving it around. Just 5 on the clock. Charlotte needs to get a shot up. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Hardaway. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Bridges shot. Good.
Just so precise off the pass. I like how Bridges prepares himself to shoot as the ball is coming his way.
And the shot goes down.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at the Hornets. They're way down there in the conference standings, looking for a lot of improvement during the second half of the season.
And you know, for the Hornets, they talked all offseason about how this year was going to be different. Nobody bought into it then, and nobody's buying into it now.
We all know talking the talk is easy, but carrying through, that's another story. The naysayers' predictions were basically on point. One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Basket counts. Curry's got 8.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Here's Graham, and it goes down 2 points.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy?
Here's Brunson. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight, 3 for 4. And so Graham will bring it up for the Hornets. They trail by 3. Pass to Bridges. Now here's Rozier. Pass to Zeller. Latre. They get it back, and the dunk by Zeller.
Now there's the high basketball IQ of Zeller. He knows he's going to get whacked, but he turns it into an and one.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Maxi Kleba, he's checked in for Dallas.
One shot.
And that one misses. And with Cody Zeller, he has a very workmanlike approach when he's on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, and that's what Zeller is all about, playing a simple meat and potatoes type game. I mean, what he does won't show up in the box score, but it'll show up in the standings.
Here's Graham. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Dallas leading by 3. Tipped away and stolen by Graham. And he gets the bucket. He's got 6.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Hardaway. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Dallas shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
That free throw good from Hardaway. Good on both. Hornets trail by 3. Bridges, no one around him. He nails it, and we're tied up. Bridges has got 6.
Capable of scorching you from the perimeter. When Bridges has a great look, he takes advantage.
He gets that one.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Yeah, and this is what you love to see. Both teams going at it, working to get to their spots and cashing in.
Here's Bridges, following the score by Dallas. Rozier for 3, and it's the Hornets another 3.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Brunson, good.
This quarter expending tremendous energy at the offensive end, and he's not slowing down. He's still calling for it.
Rozier looking around. Here's Washington. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. It's good from long range.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
From the baseline, Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Rozier for 3. The Mavericks pull it in.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
Hardaway. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot. Here's Rozier. 20 points for him last game against the Rockets in Houston.
I mean, and you look at his free throw numbers. I mean, it shows you how much pressure he put on the defense.
Graham with the bucket. He's got 8.
Their system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Brunson finds Hardaway. Biombo is checked in for the Hornets. The Mavericks also with a sub. Correa's checked in, and Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Injuries can play such a big part in a player's career. Which guys strike you, Chris, as the biggest what-if stories? Had they stayed healthy?
Wow. I mean, you got to start, in my mind, I got to go to, a guy like a Grant Hill. he was Mr. Triple-Double. You know, he and Jason Kidd, to me, were almost the same players, just in different bodies when Grant started his career off in Detroit. And to see him get injured, man, that just hurt me because he had so much potential. Even though he had a great career, I still think about him. How about Greg Oden, who got hurt in his senior year, had to shoot free throws with his left hand, and then he comes into the league, and the big fella just had to battle injuries, and feel sorry for that big fella because he was so skilled in the game.
Some changes for Charlotte. Marvin Williams is checked in for Zeller. Batum comes in for Miles Bridges. And it's Malik Monk in for Rozier. Then for the Mavericks, Willie Cauley-Stein. He's checked in for Porzingis. Jackson comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's DeLon Wright in for Seth Curry. Monk's shot's good.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Right from outside, off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Inside, here's Monk, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Hornets lead by 3.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Yep, that one goes. Here's Monk. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Rockets in Houston.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the charts.
Doesn't go that time. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And that was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one, and probably a tough pill for them to swallow.
Well, it's just a reminder that nothing comes easy in the NBA. I don't care who you're facing. You're not going to win if you're not at your best.
Knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Batum for 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Here's Wright. It's blocked.
And Batum has arms that go on forever and ever and ever, which is why he's so dangerous when it comes to shot block.
Williams, and the rejection by Cauley-Stein. Wright, left side. Count that bucket. And now a 3-point Dallas lead.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Here's Graham. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Rockets in Houston. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And Monk's just got a good feel for kind of how to exploit the defense, especially about how quickly he gets his shot off after getting the pass. And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And so Graham will bring it up for Charlotte. A shot by Batum, no good. Out of bounds, Charlotte takes possession.
And a moment here to look at some of the stats for Wright. He's averaging 7 points a game, 3 assists, and 4 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all they need, especially in tight games. 1 or 2 plays can make all the difference.
Cauley-Stein with it. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Oh, and the athleticism of Cauley-Stein on the drive is really outstanding. Not many players are equipped to try to stop him, given his insane length.
Graham kicks to Biyombo. And Cauley-Stein over to help. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Cauley-Stein. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, these are players that have a job to do, and they've been doing it very well. Here's a look at the top passing point guards in the NBA over the course of the past 10 games. First trip to the line for him here.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
The first one falls. While the NBA is entertainment, you know, Chris, it also can have a very social impact in a positive ways. Guys like Kyle Korver have spoken out. The Jazz took action last season. Chris, how do you feel the league has responded to issues like discrimination?
Well, I think the league has done a wonderful job, better than any league. First of all, we acknowledge it. You don't just throw it under the rug and say there's no problem here. And that may be the toughest, to be able to acknowledge that. And then secondly, to make quick, sweeping decisions, I think has also been awesome too. But I don't think any league in the history of sports has had more players speak up for issues in society than ours. Let's go back to Bill Russell and others, the way that they started the game and came in. We have to love it, and I love the fact that the league is not scared of the narrative, and we work together. And by the way, that Kyle Korver article was so awesome. It was so vulnerable for him to write that. And when you have players like that, no matter what color, that are selfless to speak out to make society better, then it's not just good for the game, but it's great for all of us. So kudos to Kyle, the Jazz, and everyone doing all they can do to make things better for everyone.
Absolutely. And there it is for him. Wright's got 11.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
Here's Graham, guarded by Barea. Here's Monk, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. 11 points in the game.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
Here's Barea. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Hornets trail by 8. The pass to Graham. That's another one for him, his 5th in just 7 shots.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Right, the pass to Jackson. Shoots over Batum, and Jackson with the basket on the assist by Wright. Jackson's got his second bucket of the night. 27 seconds left to play in the first. And so it's Charlotte with it. Now Graham. He's got 10. And no good that time.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And the basket is good. And now a 10-point Maverick lead.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
From deep three-point range, no good on the last second attempt there. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. It's Dallas up 10. And we'll be back with you right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Credit to coaching, Jamie. Some guys wouldn't have made those substitutions in the first quarter. But now it's paying off.
Hornets trail by 10. On the court for the Mavericks. DeJuan Wright is out there with J.J. Barea. Then it's Willie Cauley-Stein. And there's Jackson. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 4 spot. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for the Mavericks. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Batum grabs the miss.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against them. That's just great work inside.
And the rejection by Cauley-Stein. Here's Wright. And he drops it in from the low post. Wright's got the lead up to 12 now for Dallas.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Rozier for 3. There it is, his 3rd basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
Oh, beautiful looking 3 ball from Rozier, really expanding his range.
And right, here we go. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Now, here's Rozier. Williams trying to break free. Pass to Monk. He tries for 3. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. 14 points for Malik Monk.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Charlotte's had to wait a bit the last few years. Now, the city hosted the All-Star game last season. But for the Hornets, they've gone 3 seasons without a playoff appearance and 15 seasons without winning a playoff series. In that time, the franchise has had 7 head coaches and a shifting front office. But Buzz City is hoping that its wait for playoff relevance will end soon. Kevin?
We all are. David, thank you. Hornets trail by 10. And in his 5th year out of Utah, DeLon Wright, 6'5", great size, Chris, for the point guard position.
Oh, yeah, Kevin, and I like his game. Now, check it out. He's a solid defender. He can rebound the ball. He takes care of the ball. And you can win with guys like that.
Now, here's Rozier, following the missed shot by Willie Cauley-Stein. And then Biyombo with the dunk.
Oh, man, elevating his passing ability. Dimes like this from Rozier help him establish chemistry with his guys.
Now here's Wright. He's coming off a 10-point game against Washington.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
Monk for 3. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And the Mavericks call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Free Wi-Fi. Whoa. Heard they tryna steal away. Cut it out, cut it out. Spicy mommy's on the way. Talk about my team, let it away. I cut it out.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Zeller, he's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Washington comes in for Williams. And it's Bridges in for Nicholas Batum. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Porzingis is checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Hardaway comes in for Jackson. Curry's checked in for J.J. Barea. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Wright. And the impact that Porzingis can have on the defensive end, Greg, cannot be overstated.
The reach and leaping ability he has paired with his timing make him a premier rim protector. And what sets him over the top really is that fearlessness. He will challenge anyone and everyone at the rim.
There's the talk about lowering the minimum draft age from 19 back to 18. And Chris, how much of a difference does that 1 year make in a player's maturity?
It makes so much difference. I mean, you're young, you're coming into a league, you're playing against grown men. Just physically, your body hasn't been able to catch up. How do you handle the travel, being away from your family? Many times this guy's first time being away from their families that long. So it is a maturity process, but at the same time, there's only such a few. And if you're one of the few that have the skill set and you're ready to come to this level, we should welcome you with open arms.
And the Hornets with possession here, following the score by Dallas. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. For Charlotte, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
and they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
One shot.
Dallas leading by 5. Brunson the pass to Porzingis. Hornets with the rebound. Zeller's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the middle. Here's Rozier. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Porzingis.
And Rozier is outstanding at drawing fouls on these kinds of shots.
The Hornets shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
And so it's Charlotte with it. It's a 5-point game. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. The offensive rebound. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Rozier. The Mavericks making the shot. Count it. Good. Rozier's got 16.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Hornets trail by 7 to the left side wing. Monk, no one around him. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got his 6th assist on the night. Here's Curry. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Poked loose. Pass to Monk. The 3. Zeller inside. He's against Porzingis. 6 to shoot. Monk, the pass to Washington. Tries again. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
And the basket by Rozier.
And how about Monk there scanning the floor for the open teammate? That's how you develop a trust from your teammates.
Hardaway for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And talk about a terrific stroke. The defense was hoping that a 3-ball that deep wasn't going in.
Bridges. He drains the quick shot. 11 points in the game.
I like seeing Monk set his teammates up. A part of his game that I think he's got to continue to improve.
Dallas calls timeout. Last time they met was in Dallas.
Yeah, and what a gut wrencher it was for them last time they met. Ended up on the losing side in that one.
Just a flashback, digital dash. He's the one with a. Now be a good boy. digital dash, flashback, digital dash, flashback, digital dash, flashback, digital dash. Well, the feelings inside, I'm feeling the feet, I'm feeling the streets.
Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard. It's certainly been a good month for these teams on the offensive glass. The Mavericks fourth.
They have been aggressive underneath. I mean, they're playing with a physicality that you don't often see, and it's led to a lot of second chance points.
He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Hornets trail by 9. And here is Rozier. He's got 18. Zeller inside. Guarded by Porzingis. Shot by Zeller, no good. It's Hardaway with the drive.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Now, here's Rozier. Defense is right there. Pass to Bridges. It's a nice pass in here by Charlotte. In the corner, it's Monk. 5 on the clock. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
And the Hornets making a change here. Graham's checked in. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dallas. Mavericks leading by 11. Here's Brunson. And he stuffs that one home.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
Now, here's Rozier. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
And so it's Charlotte with it. The Mavericks making the shot. Bridges passes to Washington. Here's Zeller, and the dunk by Zeller.
I mean, that's just tremendous, stupendous work from Rozier. I mean, he's just so good at zipping the ball over to his teammates.
And Hardaway gets it to go. Hardaway has got 15 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Here's Graham. He's got 10. And there's the pass to Rozier. And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down again to 13 points with the basket from Bridges.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
That one a little long. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
They just had nothing going for them. They look very defeated out there.
Charlotte's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. And Greg, as many expected, Porzingis getting a huge deal from Dallas to keep him a Mav for a long time.
The Mavs feel he can be better than he was before the injury. Love the idea of pairing him long-term with Doncic. Signed him to a lengthy and sizable deal to be the core of their future.
Here's Zeller following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Here's Graham. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Here's Porzingis. Got it from 16 feet. Porzingis has got 9 points now in the quarter.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
To the inside, Graham. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
as hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Graham with the ball, guarded by Curry. Lays it up and banks it in. Graham's got 16 points.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
And he's gotten to his spots and capitalized. He just needs a little more help from his teammates.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Hornets trail by 17. Bridges misses.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Hits the jumper in space. 15 points in the game.
A dangerous score from just about every area. Bridges very good at capitalizing in a number of ways.
The shot by Curry, no good. The Hornets shooting a terrific 61% in the second quarter. Graham, the pass to Rozier. Here's Washington. Brunson covering. Passes to Zeller. Kicks it to Bridges. 5 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. And some changes here for the Hornets. Biombo, he's checked in for Zeller. Williams comes in for Washington. And it's Batum in for Rozier. Courtney Lee, he's checked in for the Mavericks. DeLon Wright comes in for Jalen Brunson. There's 31 seconds left in the first half.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Curry. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Bridges kicks to Graham. Down low, here's Williams. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Williams has got his first points of the night. That's a 2 from Lee. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
All about the clock awareness. Great job to come through for a squad right there.
And so it's Dallas. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their transition game has been in full effect. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. From the get-go, it was Dallas who came out strong. Their sharp focus and apparent preparation for the matchup helped them zero in on an 8-2 run off the tip. They were hot as the first quarter came to a close, making all 5 of their last 5 shots of the period. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
In terms of their offensive performance, that was a very well-played half. Good ball movement off the ball, hard screens being set, and they found the guy for the open look. That's how they were able to shoot such a tremendous percentage from the field. With that fluid, efficient offense, they'll be tough to catch in the second half.
And Big Fella, your thoughts on the Hornets?
Well, they got a ton of issues to work out. Allow way too high a percentage to be shot against them. Not really showing any energy on defense. No discipline. Look at their faces, Ernie. Do they even want to be here?
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Really an incredible game from Malik Monk.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Hornets trail by 17. Washington and Zeller are in the middle. Then there's Terry Rozier. Then it's Bridges. And it's Graham in at the shooting guard position. So that's who James Borrego starts the second half with. It's Curry with the drive. Gets number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Now, here's Rozier. Graham with the bucket. Graham's got 18 points.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Curry trying to break free. Brunson, good. And the Mavericks lead by 19.
Oh, that's just a terrific night for him from the floor, making almost everything he looks at.
A floater. Porzingis with the block. Here we go, one-on-one. Brunson, good. Brunson's got 26 points.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
The Hornets have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Here's Rozier. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And the basket by Curry.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Rozier. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Oh, they've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Mavericks leading by 19. Here's Curry. Again, the Mavericks score.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Listen, we talk about killer instinct all the time. He definitely has it. He's keeping his foot on the pedal here.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Here's Graham. 18 points for him. Poked away. Porzingis with the steal. Curry attacking. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Curry's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Now here's Zeller. 10 points for him. Now here's Rozier. Here's Graham. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Graham's got 20. Mavericks leading by 23. It's Curry with the drive, and it's Dallas with another.
And they have come out of halftime in fuego.
Hornets have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Pass to Graham. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there's always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency, but players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. And some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you. The first free throw is good. A different look for Dallas. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Porzingis. Jackson comes in for Hardaway. And Barea subbed in for Seth Curry. Both shots good from the stripe. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. To the paint, here's Graham. Tries again. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barea. And a look now at the Hornets' upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll be playing against Blake Griffin and the Detroit Pistons. And then on Wednesday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And for that game against the Bulls, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, some rookies have been making a name for themselves on the glass this past month. Let's see who we're talking about. You look at Washington. He does a great job inside, one of the top rebounders in the league.
And every team in the league needs a guy who can go and get. I mean, his great work on the boards certainly endear him to the coaching staff.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Rozier. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And so Graham will bring it up for Charlotte. For 3, Bridges. Cauley-Stein grabs the board.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Barea. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Barea's got 8.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
No, because it's gone dead silent in this arena. What a fantastic performance here on the road.
And Monk is an interesting player, a combo guard with fantastic scoring potential, quick on both ends of the floor.
The Hornets shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Shooting 2.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
Free throw drops for Monk. Chris, what's your definition of most valuable player?
LeBron, Michael Jordan. Okay, let me. Okay, the best player in the league. That's my definition. Who makes players better? Who brings the fans into the game? There's only one type of player that's an MVP, and there's only about 6 guys in a year that can be MVP. But if you're talking about guys that help you, let's say, are the best on a contract or getting the most bang for their buck, you got to look at guys like a Siakam. You know, he's just making over $2 million this season, still playing on that rookie contract. And those are the guys that are on their way up. So you can always find young talent playing for maybe less than what they should be getting at that time. But the most valuable player continues to be the top 6 players of the league, period.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Wright nails both of them. Here's Graham. He's got 22.
Nice adjustment there, going to the full court press, trying to ratchet up the pressure here a little bit.
Nice pass. I mean, putting in work on the interior, gotta love it.
Here's Barea. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Barea's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, you can clearly see which offense is better right now. We'll see if that continues the rest of the way.
Graham with the ball, guarded by Barea. Graham surveying the floor. And he makes that one. Graham's got 24 points.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Right with it. Bridges covering. And that one's good. Right. Graham with the ball. 24 points for him. To the left wing. On its way from Monk for two. Rebounded by Jackson.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Count that one. Jackson's got 8 points. Now Graham. Pass to Zeller. And here is Bridges. Cauley Stein defending. That one drops for him.
That's just a product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
So it's the Mavericks now. Here's Barea. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
It's no wonder why they're in front when you take into consideration that he's been perfect from the field so far.
Graham, the pass to Monk. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
And shooters beware. Cauley Stein is very crafty at how he rises up for the block. So good at catching scores off guard with his wide reach.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, when you're executing at this rate, you feel like no one can slow you down.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play, defended the shot, and then finished it off with the rebound.
And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Charlotte making some changes. Biombo, he's checked in for Zeller. Williams comes in for Washington. And it's Batum in for Miles Bridges. And Dallas also making a switch. Kleba's checked in. Batum against Jackson. Over in the corner, Williams. Buries the long-range jumper. 5 points in the game.
Well, it's all about a rhythm for a player like Williams. He's effective at shooting right off the pass.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
At the line, DeLon Wright, shooting one.
One shot.
And here is Graham. 24 points for him. To the right side. Here's Monk. And then Monk with the dunk.
I tell you, Monk can fill it up in a hurry. Well, once he gets on fire, the D knows they're going to be in for a long night.
A golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
And that's a foul called on J.J. Barea. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Get open, get open.
Williams to be out. 1-3.
Monster from three-point range. I mean, they zipped right up for him. Set.
+8 in a rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Greg, 5th season, the veteran Williams. Former #2 over pick back 1,000.
And even though he has never been an all-star, Williams is always a contributor to team. Still can give you good rebounding and scoring in a variety of roles. You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at their offensive end.
Dallas, no good that time either. Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Monk, the pass to Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
And the size Williams has allowed us to rise up for these type of dunks. A terrific athlete.
From deep. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game.
He's done almost no damage from three-point range in this game. No threes in this half, and only 1 in the first. He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding high percentage shots.
Wright from outside sinks the three-pointer. Wright's got 12 points in just the second half.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
Here's Monk. He's got 29 points. That misses off the backboard. Wright outside. Over Monk. No good. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. Fires it up. And it's Graham missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Here's Graham. He's got 24. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. And the rejection by Cauley Stein. 2 on the clock. From deep three-point range. And it's Graham missing. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And Wright gets it to go on the assist by Barea. Barea's got 3 assists tonight.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Rozier, he's checked in for the Hornets. Porzingis is checked in for Dallas. To the inside, Graham. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Graham's got 26.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Barea, no good. Charlotte's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And the basket by Rozier. The Mavericks shooting has been wild, 76%. That's just unbelievable. And good that time. Barea's got 14. 59 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
He gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
Williams has gone 67% from the field, 4 of 6. Got that one up quick. Barea's got 10 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. I mean, the D is worrying too much about the other 4 guys. I mean, they can't give him open jumper.
How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Now here's Wright. 33 points for him. And yes, it's good. Wright's got 16 here in the second half. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. And Batum kicks to Rozier. Down low, here's Graham. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. And he has 28 points for the game.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Baseline J on the way. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the middle. Biyombo, that's good. He has 6. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Barea, good on the baseline J.
J.J. Barea.
5 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Biyombo. Misses the shot. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the court for the Mavericks, we've got Lee. Marjanovic is out there with Jackson, and it's Brokoff in at the 2 guard. Here's Kleba, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
The Hornets shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Williams with a clean look. His three-pointers off the mark. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Marjanovic, and Dallas again with the bucket.
Good job taking advantage of the size mismatch. There's no way that jumper's getting blocked.
And along with the association, we've seen the growth of the G League, the WNBA, the 2K League. Chris, which of those have you followed the most?
Well, first let me say I should have been drafted by the 2K League because I'm really nice. Matter of fact, anybody listening to the sound of my voice, I will beat you in the game that I'm talking on right now. But secondly,
I know you will.
I love the WNBA, from Lisa Leslie to Cheryl Swoops to my girl Candace Parker. Are you kidding me? The skill set of these ladies, they have game. And I can't say I follow one the most because even the G League and their all-star game I follow. Right now it's a great time for hoops, and all 3 of these leagues I'm in on.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Here's Rozier. Good D by Lee. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there.
How about the feel and the awareness he had there, finding his teammate behind the defense on the break?
Now here's Batum. There's Bacon. Plays it up off the glass. Bacon's got his first bucket of the night.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Now that's how you lead your teammate into an easy scoring chance. I love that assist.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Inside, here's Williams. Mavericks with the rebound. Kleba's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Oh, man, challenging the defense inside with the pass. That's just good ball movement.
Rozier kicks to Williams. The pass to Hernan Gomez. Charlotte moving the ball around. That one falls.
And Batum really likes getting shots off from the interior, using those long arms of his well to release the shot over the defense.
Goes up the baseline, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. Marjanovic has got 14 points now in the second half. Hornets shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. To the inside, Batum, that's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
Oh, and Batum just has astounding body control, which is what allows him to hit shots despite obvious physical contact.
Up and in on the layup. Chris, the other day, Adam Silver has been talking about how the All-Star game, that system, is not working. He's been proactive in considering alternatives. What do you think?
Well, I love what he's done already. Let's think about the All-Star game in 2019, letting guys pick their players like old school on the park. I mean, that adds a little bit of ego, and that's what you want because we want competition. We want guys that like each other, don't like each other, that are playing against each other, that we're in the finals against each other. We want all that competition, all that mental game that goes into it. And so I love the fact that he's outspoken, that he's definitely ahead of the problem. But I think he did a great job by letting players pick their teammates because that already causes a little in-team drama that we'll see play out on the floor with how hard guys are playing.
First one falls for him.
And after watching Willie Hernangomez, play a few seasons, it is clear he has skills on the offensive end. It's the rest of his game that needs a little bit of rounding up.
Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Williams, and Martin subbed in for Terry Rozier. And Dallas also making a switch. Curry's checked in for Maxi Kleber, and so he hits both. As you mentioned, Hernangomez, a good option, Chris, for points at the center spot, but defensively still a work in progress.
Yeah, he has the potential to be a starting center at some point. You see the flashes on defense and with rebounding, but he'll just be a spot-up player until he can be a difference maker in those areas on a nightly basis.
Here's Martin. The Mavericks making the shot. Shot, high post. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Bacon. Off target with his 3. Curry passes to Marjanovic. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 6 assists now in the game. Charlotte's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Here's Hernangomez. Good, nice job down low.
Batum is so versatile, not just an efficient scorer, but an amazing passer as well.
Here's Lee. Martin with the block. Here's Bacon. Dishes it to Martin. Outside, Batum hits the 3-point bomb.
This is an area where Batum does major damage. The defense must respect his touch from there.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Dallas. Here's Curry. Dallas, no good that time either.
I didn't see that miss coming. He's usually been money from that range.
Martin kicks to Batum. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
If you can't hit that one, your teammates are going to think twice about feeding you the next time down.
Brokoff's shot is off. Charlotte's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Here's Martin. And the shot goes in.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Dallas calls timeout.
Trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
Here's Curry. Oh, that's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Mavericks ball.
Batum with the steal. Here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
Well, when Batum, Kevin, spots a wide-open teammate, he zips the rock to him quickly. Just exceptional vision.
Curry with it. And it's Martin picking him up. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter. The Hornets shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. A shot by Batum, no good. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The line. Seth Curry. At the line for 2.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Curry. Now here is Martin. Hernangomez with the ball. Martin the pass to Batum. Kid Gilchrist trying to free himself up. Batum, good. Batum's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Curry can't get it to go.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Dallas shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Lee laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Lee's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And when Lee has the ball there, it's over. He's going up for the throwdown every time.
Now Martin. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 14-6 run. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
Dallas ball.
White, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Substitution. DeLon Wright.
Here's Wright. Over Batum. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Wright's got 37.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Oh, that's just the mentality you have to have. Not wanting to give the opposition any hope of clawing back into this.
Charlotte's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And Nicholas Batum with the slam.
Whenever Batum gets a lane to the hoop, he's looking for the throwdown. The D has to do better against him.
And it's Wright missing. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Lee. Lee's got 4 assists in the game.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Now, I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. The Hornets shooting in the fourth has been tremendous, 59%. Batum wide open, he fires. And it's the Hornets another 3.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
And right, here we go. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Hornets. Making the pass to Batum. To the paint, here's Kid Gilchrist. Banked in off the glass. Kid Gilchrist has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Man, I like it. How hard Kid Gilchrist works for these close-range shots. It's just a testament to how much confidence he has in himself.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Barea's checked in.
J.J. Barea.
So it's the Mavericks now. Here's Brokoff. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Charlotte's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Batum attacking and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, and really, Batum is so fast driving inside. The D is in a tough spot when he's going strong to the basket.
Going to the line, Nicholas Batum. Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
Well, so far, if you look at the totality, Batum has put together a very impressive career. He's had a great stroke from outside in addition to his outstanding defense.
And both free throws good for Nicholas Batum. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's Barea, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Barea's got 16 points here in the second half.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Oh, absolutely not. And in his mind, no one can stop him on that, no matter the size.
Hernan Gomez. It's good on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Here's Barea, and he banks in the layup. Barea's got 24. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Down low, here's Bacon, and Brokoff pulls it down.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Oh, just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
Charlotte shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Batum inside the three-point line, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Mavericks.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
Charlotte has gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Uncovered, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. 20 points for him.
Kevin Batum catches fire so quickly, he's very aggressive on offense.
The drive by Lee, count the basket.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Now here is Martin. Charlotte moving it around. Shoots over Barea. Misses off the left iron.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration that time.
Here's Lee, and the Mavericks call time here.
All right, Charlotte, now entering the court for your viewing entertainment, the Hornets dance team. Make some noise!
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Seth Curry.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
After 2 straight losses, they switched it up a bit tonight, giving him a much bigger role, and it's worked out even better than they could have hoped for. Here's Brokoff. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board. Oh, forget about three-pointers. Give me a look from right in tight. I'll take it all day long.
Here's Barea. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Feeds to Graham. An easy 2 points on the layup. Graham's got 30.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it, and that's a shame.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. KP, you guys got out on a break tonight. How did you get into transition so easily?
Yeah, we want to play faster, and that's what we try to do whenever they miss. We try to run, move the ball quick, and get easy buckets.
And you were able to beat them down the floor tonight, KP. Thanks a lot for your time. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.